What's going on, y'all? Back with another video. I hope y'all years to come to make names for themselves, to be bigger stars in NXT or even in the main roster, and make sure that they are treated with the proper respect that they need. And that's one of the best things I love about Mark Calloway is his real act of knowledge when it comes to the professional wrestling business. I don't know. I had really figured. I hadn't really figured out. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm just reading about what he said. I don't know. I hadn't really figured out that part out yet. I'm still kind of looking back and somewhat amazed at 30 years. Well, it's been 30 plus years. I've been 30. Well, I've been 30 years with the WWE, but I think a total, it's been almost 34 years I've been in the wrestling industry, and I don't know. I think that I'm not going to be part of the WWE after Sunday. I mean, I'll always have my plans. I will have my place. One of the things that interests me a lot are paying it forward, meaning working with the talent that's coming up and trying to give them some of my insight and my experience. Although the podcast is changing and evolving, I'm evolving. I think there's a lot of what for what I did and expect to storytelling that missing in today's game. I'm sorry, like my reading sucks. Like I'm just reading what he says. So what he's actually saying is that he is going to be working with up and coming talents of today's WWE and helping them getting ready for their debuts, their title matches, and their storytelling of what's to come throughout the years. So he's basically helping out the new generation, and I think it's great for him to do something like this. The second thing that Undertaker is looking forward to is interacting with the fans. Undertaker was often considered the protector of kayfabe, as he rarely gave interviews or stepped into a public spotlight. The Deadman, however, has changed his stance in the past year, as he is now active on social media and has a TikTok account and has given several way too many interviews in recent times. I mean, I don't know what he mean by that, but at least he's open up to giving his insight on his experience in the wrestling career. The Undertaker recently explained on a cameo also indicate the Deadman's earnings desire to get closer to the fans. What I don't understand is that your current roster isn't allowed to use third-party apps, but the Undertaker can. Dumb. And secondly, I've contained myself within that character for so long. I'm creating more opportunities now to get out and meet with my fans that have interactions, more personal interactions with signings and different things. I really enjoy that, and getting to hear some of my fans' stories and how the character has affected their lives. All that's good. So although I may not be in the ring very often, I'm still being around. I'll still be around. So he loves interacting with the fans. And a lot of people need to understand, you can't always expect a wrestler to be in character all the time while going in interviews. Like, when they're out of character, you gotta deal with it. Like, you need to get out of the fantasy zone and just get into the real world. Like what Mark Calloway is doing. Every time he goes into these interviews, interacting with ESPN, talking about the business. Like, a lot of y'all don't like when he talks in his normal voice instead of being in character. Like, get over yourselves. Like, I'm tired of seeing and hearing people do that on social media. Like, it's really annoying. The Undertaker's contributions to the business are unparalleled, and he richly deserves to enjoy a peaceful and happy life as a retired man. You can take the Undertaker out. I mean, you could take the Undertaker out of the wrestling, but never the wrestling out of the 55-year-old legend. And it's safe to say that he will be working in the business in some capacity moving forward. Like I said before, Mark Calloway is one of the best things to ever happen in professional wrestling. He was the guy that not only paved the way for future talents like Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, and Aleister Black, that are Undertaker's inspirations for the character-wise. And you can tell that a lot of people really respect the Undertaker. He was the locker room leader, and he is being respected in the business. Like, there is nobody who could be just like Undertaker. And it's great that he is finally retired, and you people need to understand that he's not going to wrestle anymore. At least he's going to be working with up-and-coming NXT talent, which is a great thing, that you want to see your favorite legendary wrestler working with up-and-coming talent, much like how Triple H and Shawn Michaels are doing with NXT. Imagine seeing Undertaker on NXT bringing in some of his talent and train them to become a bigger stars. Now that is what you call a great working legend behind the scenes. So yeah, that's my thoughts, man. If y'all want the article, I will have it in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the button, subscribe, follow your boy on social media like Instagram and Twitter, and don't forget to click that bell, be a part of the DC viewers. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.